This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. It'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Their own 25-yard line. Fake to get. Right away, they're coming after it, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Jalen Phillips in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Second down throw for Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by what a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on third and 16. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Room for Ross past midfield. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's complete to A.J. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. First and 10 at the 20. Here's the rookie from Southern Cal. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And it hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. There's a space past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play. And a first down.
No touch. Go win him, go win him. Anyway, up.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Able to make one man miss, but they get him. Take him down behind the line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Trimmer.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The throw here is complete. He's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Great.
On third down, here's Hurts. He's got 20-21 Heisman winners. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. but that's a good 3 points to start this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Washington 1st down.
Get it! Get it!
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Run complete to Jalen Lane. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 19 yards.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready!
They'll motion the slot man right.
Ready, ready?
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Washington Commanders 1st down.
Ready, get!
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can you put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Mitchell on the tackle. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Ready!
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now!
Here's Daniel. A screen set up for Edwards. He will score! Donovan Edwards. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devontae Smith there to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. It could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Coverage.
On play action, here's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got him out. It's complete to A.J. Brown. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, like just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Don't touch that. Right, anyone, yeah? Hey! Hey, 73, 73.
A shotgun snap down to Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside 45. That's his first half of this first half, and good enough for a first half at 33.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Will block it to the 15. And he's in. Safe down. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone. First time today.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Commanders 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is
Washington
through the
will
back
take
of the
over
end zone.
first and
It
10
is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Ready!
Slot man in motion right. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Washington. His fourth TD grab of the season.
The kicker on
Reader
for the
out
extra
for
point.
the extra point. It's up
The kick is
and
good.
through. And the Commanders are on top. It's 14-10.
Eagles 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up
First
first.
and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off into the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
following the
for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go, go!
Now Daniels. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nolan Smith. Game 4th sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Working 3 downs, and here it is Williams. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, break. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as the tackle's made at the 46.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's to the right side. And incomplete.
Number 87.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
On 2nd down, Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
10 yards to go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Trimmer.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And on the screen set up for Proctor. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Their own 27-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They send the tight end in motion.
70, hot 7, go.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
It's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Koski-Merritt. And that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Edwards. And a good run there. They're getting up the 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take the game. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go now.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. On play action, Daniels. Left side like this. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Come on. Hey, check. 60 by 6.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to be stopped just toward the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
On the set.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Viking, 18. Here we go. Shot it. Ready.
Edwards. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Hey, up. Let's go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive your legs across the goal.
16.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he stopped the Eagles 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Don't toss that.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Out to his right. Oh, man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good. Set. Anyone hit? 63, 63, 63.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Commanders are going to have him just past their 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And up and down, just shy of the 40. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready?
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Daniels now on first down. That's the pitch. The tight end. Handoffs across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Gravity Lions. Ready?
They'll run on the inside handoff. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. Short throw taken by Pitts.
Complete.
First first down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And they're not able to pick up any additional yards.
And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On fourth down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Great, set.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And we'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard second and 3.
No touch.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to get the first down. 35-yard line.
That's good.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson. In there to drop up. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season.
27-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Great. Set. On anyway, yeah. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. He's going to be brought down. That's the 45. Hurts on Smith and an Eagle. First down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Okay, set.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No touch.
On play action, Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
First down.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
No, Tiger Hornet. 180. Can't let Yeti. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about...
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 11-yard line.
73. On anyway, no touch.
To throw is Hurts. Take it in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles will up it to a 2-point lead.
21.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
second and 2.
Here we go, strike.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run the toss here with Edwards. He's got it. That's a first down across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. You can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. But the defense right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Pass the stick. Go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Slot man gonna move in motion left. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he's gonna have a Commander's first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying the right side this time. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one.
We got all the time. Could be taken down as he couldn't get him the other way. J-Wicks Hunt in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. They need one right now. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Back into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, but it's still bring up fourth down. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. His kick is good. He's got it. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Cardinals receiver, Johnny Wilson. He's going to be taken down at the 37.
13 yards.
First set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
No touch.
Ian Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, hey, watch do it.
Great, set. No touch.
A shotgun snap now. Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, the quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, here's Hurts. Inside the 20. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
No touch. Set. I know you want it. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 14-yard line.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here we go. Shot.
On first down, Daniel. Then a screen set up for Edwards. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A gain of
A lot
19
could go
yards.
wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a player. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That comes down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. one guy has one half and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concept with the right quarterback, you're going to pick them up.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's
The Commanders about to send this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. More manageable for this offense as it takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Up the middle, and he's got Bryant. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 19 yards. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Here's for a first down. They still have all three timeouts. Here we go with first and 10.
63.
Here's Brooks. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
No touch.
On second down, Hurts. They're trying to hit him with a screen. This one goes missed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And it's probably 15 seconds to play in the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that.
Moving the tight end right. They run once more with Edwards. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Now final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game.
Here we go, set.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face third down and 14.
Go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.